Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications. Well, let me stop lying. Apologies for having to push the live back. Today been one of them busy ones, but yet and still, things need to be done, and it got done. Hopefully, everybody's having a blessed and productive Monday. Hopefully, everybody that's in the city, hopefully, y'all staying dry. Unless you're coming home from work, hopefully, y'all staying dry. Yeah. I thought we had a break. It actually stopped raining for a minute, and then it started right back. Mish, what's going on, baby? Hopefully, everybody was able to get through the workday smoothly. Healing prayers to those who need it. On all angles, you already know how we do it. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Shouts to my boy Frankie Blanco for popping up on the panel. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. And tonight, just chopping it up with y'all tonight. A couple of little things I wanted to discuss. One being, we got to start making clear examples on things we really shouldn't be accepted in our neighborhoods at all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you because it's just certain things you see. Period, really is starting to become like a nuisance. And the reason why I say it's a nuisance because regardless to how you move in life, there should be certain things or certain alleyways that you should not, and I mean really, should not delve down. And you should never even think to do because again, karma is a bee. At some point, you gonna end up reaping that same karma of what you was just putting out. Now, see, this is my thing. Seems like lately, every time you hear something about gangs getting arrested or a gang sweep or a gang raid, whatever you want to call it, you notice that they always got the youngest ones, especially on that perp war. Like that's becoming a problem. That it's a lot of them that are not focused or not geared to do something outside of causing misery to society. And I'm sorry, there should be no reason y'all even going to that lengths of pulling out guns and pointing them to people's heads, especially people that's old enough to be your grandparents. That's where that should be the problem right there. I'm not gonna lie, there's some of y'all that just don't have no type of ounce of respect, not even for the elderly. So my thing is, at what point do you start combating that? And I'm sorry, there should be no reason why, again, you are lifting the gun to anybody's head, especially people that are retirees. It's starting to get sickening all around the world now that it seems like this is the type of situations we are coming across. See, I'm gonna give you a difference between culture back then and the culture now, at least from an outside perspective. Whether you was gang banging or whether you just had your own clique of people, even if you wasn't gang banging, you wasn't a part of no major clique, no none of that. There was just certain elements you wasn't delving down. You definitely wasn't doing that. I don't remember too many of the even the dudes that was just hustling. I don't even remember them pulling out no guns. Now on the old folks. Now on no working 9 to 5ers. Definitely out on no children. Like that, I don't remember hearing anything like that. It was rare you did, and if you did hear something like that, still didn't make sense, and it still wasn't accepted or tolerated. child got hurt, especially just in the midst of crossfire, that wasn't being tolerated. And in certain spots, it's getting back to that. But it's really a small handful. And I'm sorry, but I'm tired of seeing perp walks and you see nothing but kids that look like they just maybe turning 18. But then again, they probably younger than that. Because you got some kids that look older and they look bigger and they mad young. Kid in my area right now, I thought he was graduating high school. Come to find out he just got to high school. See how that works? That's what I'm saying. This is where the trick is at sometimes. Some of these people you thinking is grown adults, they ain't even grown adults yet. Growth spurt, like a mug, right? But then you got those that visibly look like they ain't even reached 15, 16. They out here doing these type of acts. This is something that really can't be tolerated no more. It really shouldn't. And I would say to those people that are moving like that, at some point again, your karma comes. Why? Because again, you're sitting here doing stuff like that. You don't know who that person related to, who their family are, if they got high connections, and you're playing games like that. Just because you want to get a quick come up. And again, apply yourself to something outside of just the streets. How is it there's other kids within your age group, your range group, and some of them are coming from, if not coming from bad backgrounds like you, they coming from worse areas and positions, and they managed to make something happen. Don't say because oh nobody know. The problem is again, y'all just don't want to listen to reason. You need to listen to reason. Sometimes it will keep you here longer. It will keep you on the streets longer. It will keep you motivated for life. And again, an easy come up ain't always going to be the best come up. Sometimes that easy come up will be your downfall. You might have thought you got away with something. Now, like I said, there's cameras damn near everywhere now. So even if you thought you was getting away with something, trust me, at some point you will get wrapped up. Oh, the 4K cameras is magnificent. This is why a lot of people are getting wrapped up. And I think the reason why some of y'all even getting wrapped up the way y'all getting wrapped up like adults was back in the day is because, again, social media. A lot of y'all recording your crimes and recording your daily routine activities like you don't think there's somebody watching this. Really got that naive. And some of y'all just don't care. Y'all know it and still don't care. And you're still going to do it. Again, what messages does that send? 702, what's going on, baby? You know how many times you hear some of these, if not these teens, you hear some of these young adults try to say, "Oh, it's crazy that the gang snitched on me, or it's crazy that folks snitched on." No, you snitched on yourself. If you out here doing certain things, prime example, you out here shooting at other people or your quote unquote ops, and you near gas stations and stuff like that, it's being recorded. You forgot speed cameras there too. You know, some of y'all blatantly just running up doing crimes and then you're not perfectly executed like you want to be, right? And then when you get wrapped up, now is you still trying to deny whatever, you trying to justify whatever. Now listen, if you ain't prepared for those consequences, don't even think to do it. I'm gonna keep saying that again because some of y'all need to hear that. And some of y'all only doing things again because you're being followers. I done said this on countless occasions and I can say this again. There's nothing worse than a follower that won't think for themselves. You don't have to do every darn thing that your friends are doing. You don't have to follow every quote unquote OG you see in the hood. because not every OG is moving the right way. If you want to be technical, because some of y'all still want to move on that type of time. Not every OG moving the right way. The ones who are, they gonna tell you exactly what it is. First of all, they gonna put you on the real game. They ain't gonna have y'all here looking crazy. If you have some of them who are still going by the old rules and coaches and still upholding it, you're not gonna do what you think you're gonna do and think it ain't gonna be a consequence to it. Running down on old men, old women, guns to their heads, guns to their faces, robbing, taking whatever, even to a point of doing it to people younger than you. You think you ain't gonna get some sort of karma at some point? It comes. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. And it's sad again that a lot of y'all are referring to that. You resort into a lot of things you really shouldn't have to. Then again, the community kind of slacked off because it was just things. It didn't matter if you was young or old. We wasn't tolerating. And if we got wind of certain things, you had to pay the consequences one way or another. The law of the land. We haven't forgot that. And it definitely seems like we done lost all hope in even bringing that back. And I'm sorry because that perp walk I seen earlier was more than at least 10 to 15 teenagers. Ain't none of them look over the age at 15 anyway. So it's sad that, again, they getting bred into any type of culture that's not for them. It's not helping them grow at all. Love for love, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Again, apologies for pushing the live back. It's been a long, busy day. I actually had it for the first time in my life a manic Monday. But nonetheless, got through it. You know, it's crazy that some of y'all think you could get away with crimes or you could try to hide forever. You can't. Um, this is something I just watched earlier too, prior to this. And the guy probably would have got away, had it not been a house full of sheriffs and everything looking for you. Sometimes you got to realize if you did something and you know the jig could be up, just give yourself up. Why keep trying to run? The more you run, the more harder it gets for you. And some of y'all be running. I'm gonna say this. This is where some of y'all mess yourselves up. You want to do certain crimes. You know it could be real consequences to it. Instead of y'all just giving yourselves up, you want to keep running. That's just like if you know you on probation and you might have violated, just go get your time out the way. Some of y'all still to this day will do that instead of y'all ain't going back. You're gonna be on the run for what? The longer you on the run, the longer your sentence gonna be. I knew somebody that was like that a long time ago. Right now, he's finally sitting up. And longer than he needed to be sitting up when he could have just went back and did his time. Again, when you violate one way or another, you got to pay the consequences. Sharonda, what's going on, baby? And again, even as adults, you got to get tired of seeing that. You're witnessing that every time there's a game wrap up or a sweep, the people look younger and younger. They are younger and younger. That's the sad part about it. They should be focusing on trying to elevate into the next steps of life and not keep passing on that generational curse, even passing it down to the younger ones. Shout outs to Riders for Life. Um, Shout outs to the Word too. At night when we was having that discussion, is the truth. Again, there are some areas where you got kids that for a fact should be in school. look like straight babies. They out here on these corners doing things they ain't supposed to be doing, and it's being encouraged. It's being encouraged by the wrong people on top of it. That's what makes it even more upsetting. We didn't go for that back in the day. We wasn't trying to push certain cultures and certain things on the kids. If we was pushing things on the kids, we was pushing education and real knowledge. We was pushing the law of land. And it's crazy because the charges that they got, in my opinion, if it ain't facts by now, I don't know. That could lead up to a RICO case 9 out of 10. If it becomes federal, that's a problem. Again, some of y'all youngins think you prepared for it. Really not. You got some right now that's sitting up wishing they was home only because, you know, they realized they had more to offer. But for the fact that they were sitting around the wrong people, that was glorifying the wrong things, look what happened. Now you sitting up for life, or you probably could be wasting half of your life by the time you get home. And listen, half the things you thought to be able to do, you ain't gonna be in that shape to do it. I don't care how much you try to keep yourself in tune and pumped up. Every day in there is a daily fight. I would know because when I was quote unquote going through the island, um, every day in there while I was in there was a damn fight. So trust me. Some of the videos you might come across, just by the stories you get people from people who are locked up. They'll tell you every day to some degree in certain spots, depending on where you at, it's a fight day in and day out. And it's a struggle to survive. You're struggling right now, in my opinion, right? But you want to put yourself in the big house and struggle even more. Nothing to be glorified about you pulling gang and criminal activity well before your time, or even passing it down to the people up under. I don't know. We again are tolerating too much. We're accepting too much. Time to really start marching and start standing on what we need to. And in some areas, y'all should get tired of that. I feel a lot of times, again, these laws that they put into place, they don't benefit the real 9 to 5 citizens. They don't benefit the elderly who done probably gave their time and effort either to the country or whatever. A lot of them got to worry about the hooligans. Yes, they are hooligans. And some of them know they got ways to get up out of there and they still won't. Again, following, not thinking, having a mind of their own. It's all, the bizarre thing about it though is that at one point, it was frowned upon to some degree. It was never cool to try to add somebody young like that into an equation. There was some gangs, and there's still some gangs, even some regular non-knowns, subsets, whatever you want to call them, that just wasn't having that. But again, the neighborhood is not opening their eyes and they're not being watchful. I would say this as because again, I did raise my brother. I'm going to say this as a quote unquote guardian and a strong Strong black man. Some things should never be accepted. And you must stand on it and fight. I don't care what the cost. Question I want to ask for some of you parents is how far would you go for your child if you claimed you love them? Hammer, what's going on, baby? Would you allow a gang to entice your kids to be a part of that life, or would you stand on that? I would expect most of y'all to say that's not going to happen. I know most of y'all not even want to say nothing. The minute you think something like that, you going to jump on it. You trying to get my boy to do what? Nah, we ain't doing that. I can remember years ago when his father did what he did, and it got recorded, and I don't blame him for doing it. And I felt mostly every parent should move like that, or at least think like that. You're not joining no gang. If you feel you're going to join a gang, then you got to, man, listen, you got another thing coming. It really is time to stand on that. You don't allow anything to persuade your kids into that life. Again, the community has to start coming back into fold. It's just some things you really not gonna want to witness. Again, nobody should witness that. Nobody should have to hear nothing like that. Again, the respect level. Y'all not respecting your lives good enough. Some of y'all feel you're gonna be able to say and do whatever, and it's not gonna come back to haunt you. It will. It will definitely haunt you the wrong way. Think about trying to put something better in your life. Whatever God gift you got, like I said the other night, you better take hold of that and make it useful. Prime example, if you know you're good with designing and making sneakers or even any type of clothing, why wouldn't you get into that field and try to make some money? The honest way. You could be your own independent sneaker maker, and that independentness right there could take you global. Telling you, there's ways to look into a future. You really gotta want it though. And again, you honestly take a dangerous risk when you brandish guns in people's faces because you don't know who these people are. And 9 out of 10, that could be a mistake. There have been situations where people have brandished weapons in people's faces, and they ended up getting shot at and running off, or some didn't make it at all. And you don't know who's who. For all you know, you could have brandished the gun in front of a retired cop or a retired military officer, anybody along those lines. And guess what's going to happen 9 out of 10? If you don't get arrested, you will end up dying. And again, that's if you're lucky to get away. If you're lucky to get away, if not, city of life gone. Some of y'all are blazingly robbing people, and again, not thinking about the seriousness. and you ain't thinking about the overall safety. And some of y'all are getting to a point again of even trying to kill people when you know they don't have none. Again, that just wasn't tolerated on no level back in the day, and it shouldn't be tolerated now. Like I said, we got broken to a degree. I believe these internet platforms and stuff, they are a gift and a curse. They're a gift for some because this is a way for them to reach people that need to be reached. Give a real inspiring talk. Or at least try to raise the awareness level for those who are, already lost in the source. Too many different things going on, too many different scams, too many different, blazing robberies. Again, I've always felt this way. No elderly folks, man or women, should have to worry about any one of you youngins, I don't care how young you are, trying to rob them or possibly harm them or shake them up for something. You should be shaking yourself up to get you a job, shaking yourself up to get an education and get out these streets. Lost service for a second, but yet and still, they shouldn't have to worry about that. Gotta get yourself right, man. And it's time for some of you adults to start bringing back real mentorship to a degree. That's what we lacking too. You know, seems like we don't have enough mentors and actual mentors who will give you a blueprint and show you a way outside of what you think to get where you need to get. You have to teach on all levels. Where what's going on? Like I gotta teach on all levels, and it's possible to do so. See, and then I'm not gonna lie, you have some of these teams, they not coming from real bad backgrounds. Some of them. But again, because following the crowd and following those who might have a lesser life than them, trying to fit in, trying to be down. I would say for those in those instances, you can't try to downgrade from what you are. If you're in somewhat of a good position in life to, blossom and do everything, you can't settle for less. BD, what's going on, baby? Serious, what's going on, baby? You need more mentors, honestly. More motivational speakers. You need an abundance of that going on. Because again, back in the day, there wasn't too many of the youngins that was really getting wrapped up. And if they did, that's because they really came from no type of parents, no anybody caring for them. But it is sad though, again, that's more than 10 teens probably right now. And if that becomes a RICO case, man, you definitely gonna be sitting up for longer than you need to. Again, it's time to start elevating the minds of those. Some of these teens are reachable, just like some of the young kids that's well under the age of 13. They reachable. Jay Quill, what's going on, my guy? I would say reachable and teachable moments. That's what's really needed right now. That impact will definitely shape back and shape the hood up where it needs to. Ain't no real man I know gonna allow any elderly person to get ran down or robbed or anything. I don't care if they don't got no damn weapons. They ain't doing that. Again, that could be somebody mother, grandmother, aunt, or that could be somebody grandfather, uncle. Like you bugged out. And you're not thinking. Again, that's karma. Now, if you got parents, and let's say, prime example, you do got some of these teens who are running amok and doing whatever because the parents are doing the same thing. They still living on young minded time. It ain't cool. Because again, you setting your kids up for the Lazarus pit for what? And then think about it. What happens now if tables turn and now your parents get ran down on? Or if it get worse than that, what you gonna do then? Not gonna know how to react. Why? Because you still younger than mine. Again, that emotional thinking and that I gotta be the man. I gotta prove I'm the man. That gotta stop. There ain't nothing manly about again robbing anybody elderly, especially people who just retired. Robbing and scamming and just it's not the way to go. You only go but so long. You gonna be the one out here robbing, and then you're gonna get robbed for your life at some point. Why? Because bound to happen. Universal law. Karma will come back. If I'm out here, prime example, I'm breaking, entering houses, duct taping families, and doing all sorts of wild stuff that you were there. Man, listen. At some point, I expect that karma to come back, and I expect the karma to come back in multiple ways. Why? Because again, I'm taking a risk that I don't necessarily have to take. Then again, you getting these come ups, and what are you really done? What is it going to? See, some of y'all definitely feeding it back to the activity, which is not cool. So you getting to come up, and you still not even going to be able to really enjoy that come up. You basically just getting scammed. You don't even see it. No doubt, Quill. I hear you, bro. We're gonna have to think outside the box from now on. At some point, we have to take the initiative and stand on what we need to stand on. That can't keep happening. And again, I've always felt like this, and I'm still feel like this. If you're not going to be a responsible parent and try to keep your kids out of harm's way, even down to being recruited to gangs, then you need to be arrested and sitting on trial because you're creating a menace. There's ways you can reach your kid to make sure they ain't got to go down that road. And any real parent, like I said, they ain't letting their kid get ran down on for nothing. You're not getting persuaded to join nothing you're not supposed to. And you gonna go to school to do something. Some of y'all are gonna have to get back to that strong point of tough love because some people are not understanding it when you're being nice. That's real critical though. It is necessary again because numbers shouldn't be every time they get wrapped up for something that they're younger and younger. 18, 17, 14, 13, 15. Like, come on. Even younger than that. You know, it's sad when they're not getting the real gist of life and how to really grasp it. What they see, what they emulate, you know, that's what they going by. Appreciate you, my guy. You know, I'm sorry, but at what point do we get back to the old ways again? We need to get back to that. Get back to that structure so we can knock down all these different obstacles that are keeping us at bay. Everybody should be able to flourish and shine and not have to worry about getting accosted for something they worked hard for, something that might be their blessing. See, again, when you rob somebody and it could be their blessing, you robbing your own blessings. You robbing yourself of something. Problem is, people get triggered by the truth. Shouldn't be getting triggered by no truth at all. They should tell you that, listen, my man, you moving a little crazy. You need to cool it down. Even if you feel that's the way you want to move in life, you want to move like a street gangster or any type of, all right, bet. But just know certain things you do to try to keep a money flow aspect up, it comes back to bite you. And when it's looking you dead in the eye, you can't do nothing else but just accept whatever fate comes with it. You out here, if you're not murdering or you out here on some attempted murder, you always trying to have a shootout at some point, you won't meet your match. I just like you having shootouts with people in broad daylight and you manage to get away. At some point, you ain't gonna get away, or at some point, you might end up not having your weapon on you at that time frame, and that could be over for you too. Think about it. It's getting critical now. James, what's going on, my guy? Look how many people done lost their lives because they was really out here moving like that. And when they decide to let their guard down, look what happened. You ain't got time to think. You ain't got time to get up out of Dodge. You just caught. See, I always felt when you moving around like that anyway, you can't never let your guard down. You might even have to sleep with your gun just because. So again, that aspect of live by the gun, die by the gun, it really is true. Those commas that you feel you gotta keep strapped next to you should get tiresome after a while. Or come to a better conclusion. You know, why am I gonna risk it all for pennies and scraps when I could be a part of building something and bringing generational wealth back? Serious. I think about that. Some point, the schemes, the robberies, the just the blatant wildness, it will come to a halt. And it's going to come to a halt for good reasons. Again, I would strongly urge some of you fellas out there to take a strong look in your neighborhood, see what's necessary. Be the voices of reason, no matter what the opposition. Be the voices of reason. If you believe in what you believe in, you got to take it there. Because again, at some point, people should be able to come to understanding that it's critical to get them out of these elements before it's too late. You want to keep the curses going by just constantly reliving the same cycle. Somebody either in your family or your clique or whatever got killed. Now you feel you got to ride out. And vice versa. Now you done got the drop, you done did whatever. Now they coming for you. We want to live like that all day, every day. I got to get to that standard that if I feel unless I necessarily have to fight and fend for my life, I don't need to go to those weapons at all. Mo, what's going on, baby? Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, you drinking potato water? Oh, man. I don't know if I want you up here.
Fuck you.
You drinking potato water.
What's good, yo?
What's good, my guy?
What you got going on, man?
Not much. Gotta be to work in a little, no, not in a little while. Gotta be to work at 10 tonight. Cool, that changed my schedule. I thought I was going into 11. I was like,
Uh,
nah, I had to get this lab out today. It's been one of them busy days. I finally caught a Manic Monday. I think I know what everybody was talking about now.
what the fuck is a manic? What the fuck is a manic Monday, son?
That basically means you got a busy and crazy, hectic Monday. Every time you thought you had a break, yeah, son, like, I don't like you, baby.
That's, that's every Monday, nigga. I hate
Nah,
Monday.
not for me. That's not for me. This is the
Yeah,
first time I really got one like that.
work be
What's that?
crazy on Mondays. I got niggas that just, you know what I'm saying? Because we work 7 days a week, but there's niggas that just don't come to work on Mondays, bro. It should be crazy. But today was a smooth ass Monday as far as where we ain't really did shit at work. We had one job when I got to work. That shit was done by like 8:30, and my boss was like, "Yo, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Just don't get caught." So you know what I'm saying? Just don't get caught doing something crazy. Pretty much like, yo, go hide, do what the fuck you want to do. We was all day. That shit don't ever happen, bro. Ever on a Monday?
Yeah.
Hell no.
See, look, you got lucky. That's why you over here drinking
Boy,
that gallon of potato water.
I'm like, yo, you picked the wrong day to take off, nigga. Because today's pretty much like a Friday. Niggas ain't doing like this shit like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We weren't doing nothing. I was like, bro, you missing an easy check today.
Now, some people would be a fool to do so anyway. You're like, man, you better get up and get you some money.
And these niggas, bro, I got niggas I work with. These niggas took off to play 2K when 2K came out.
Never
2K came out,
mind.
niggas was going crazy. I got a homeboy, right?
Yeah,
You know about the 2K My Park and all that shit?
yeah.
You can build your own character and all that shit. The nigga,
Mm.
you paid $70 for the game. He paid like $300 into one character and then like $250 into like another character. I'm like, bro, you crazy? I'm like, y'all niggas is nuts. I'm not spending like $600-700 on a fucking video game, bro.
You got people that'll do that though. Look, I'm telling you. They got priorities kind of shifted.
Yeah, they was taking off work to do nigga. They was taking off work to do that shit, bro. I'm like, y'all niggas is crazy, man. Like y'all niggas taking off work to pay all this money on a fucking video. Now, don't get me twisted. I buy the. I always get the $70 copy and all that shit. But as far as building a person and doing my league and all that shit, like I don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's just a money scheme, bro. I don't do that shit because
Then,
somebody
then
could. You start at like 50. Somebody could just pay to get their player at 100, and if you're not paying money to build your character, you got to actually play and grind. It's like there's no way you can win when you're at the park. How can you win if I got a 50 and you got 100? You know what I'm saying? So there's no
yeah.
point building a character unless I'm putting money into that shit. That's why I'm like, I don't even do that shit.
Telling and some people will do anything for the clout. Like, build yourself up on a real court like that, man. Build yourself up to 100. So, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but
have it,
they
bro.
get they giving shortcuts to damn near every game though. Not gonna lie to you. I've been seeing that recently too. I'm like, why y'all doing this for? Like,
Mad glitches and shit.
yeah, I was just playing something earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'm not keeping this on no fight request. I had two battles that was good, and then I had two battles where it was like, are they lagging on me? I said, oh yeah, I'm getting up off here. I said, because we see where this is going. Even though I'm whooping your butt, I still know where this is going.
Shout out
That
to
one,
Momo. What up?
see the whole chat in here, man.
DD squad up.
Yeah, nah, I was looking at something earlier, and I was like, that's crazy. Wrapped up a gang. They wrapped up a gang out here, and I was weak. I said, damn, son, everybody looked like they under 15 or 16. Then they got the nerve to want to cover their faces. Like, that's how you got caught already, son. Like, it is what it is, son. Like, I never understood that with some people, son. You out here doing all crazy as crime, then you want to keep your face under wraps. Ah, son. Like,
Yo, did you see that teenager that ran over that did the hit and run on the cop when the cop was off duty on the bike?
nah, I ain't hear about that one.
Bro, that nigga ran him over, killed the nigga. When they arrested the nigga, he was like, "Yo," he's like, "Man," he's like, "This ain't shit." He's like, "I'm underage." He's like, "I'll be out in 30 days." I was like, "Yo,
Nah,
this is crazy, bro." For
nah, you bugged out. Once you hit a murder, I don't care how young you is, son. You going down, son. I don't care what you thought. You gonna be sitting up. Yeah, I'm going home. All right. Watch this. Bartholomew, come in. You're gonna be sitting here for a minute.
yo, but the funny thing is when they got the nigga, they wasn't even getting them for that. They pulled them niggas over for something else, and he basically confessed to that, and they wasn't even on him about that. That's the funny thing.
uh,
You know what I'm saying?
see, voluntarily over your mouth.
Nigga,
See, this is
cops,
what they talk
cops
about.
have no knowledge that he was the person that had did that shit at that time.
Yeah, but this is why I be saying to some people, involuntarily opening up their mouths. Like, you see, and then you want to say somebody snitched on you. No, nigga, you just open your own mouth. Why you open your mouth to? Well, nigga, like, man, listen, I'm telling you, it's the age, because everything is social media linked, man. Telling you, yeah, man. All right, we didn't know, but we know now. What's your name? Cletus? Yeah. you gonna be sitting like Cletus, you gonna be sitting there for a minute, man. Listen.
Cletus had the whole block locked up. That's why all that gang shit is retarded. Because all it takes is one person to take down the whole shit, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Sometimes
I'll do
and
my
you
job.
know what's funny about that though? Sometimes it won't even be your own game that'll will set you up. Done let somebody infiltrate. You done let the wrong person infiltrate. Now look. Oh yeah. Hey yo, man, that's what they're doing. Oh damn.
The ops don't even be getting niggas locked up no more. Be their own people. So.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, if everything ain't getting recorded, they just, like I said, they wilding out. Like there's no boundaries no more. That's why I said they did. Like I said, the game they just wrapped up. They was robbing retirees and doing all sorts of wild stuff. And like I said, how you putting guns to old folks' heads and stuff like that? Like you ain't get that somebody like your grandmother, fool. Like what's wrong with you? So would you like it if somebody ran down your grandmother's? Give me that shit, old lady. Like, come on, how would you feel?
Bro, these niggas don't give a fuck, son. These niggas don't give a fuck. My man beat a murder charge like that, my nigga. Somebody came to his house
Mm,
and he lived with his grandmother and shit. Nigga came to his house, knocked on the door. His grandmother opened the door, and fucking when his grandmother opened the door, the nigga just fucking like tossed his grandmother and came in the crib and shit trying to fight this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And fucking my man fucking damn near killed this nigga with a hammer and shit. Cut
damn.
cut like two of his fingers off and shit. He beat an attempted murder charge like that though. Cause the nigga had, you know what I'm saying? Bars up in there through his grandma, you know what I'm saying? Through his grandmother down. Like, nigga,
Yeah, that's automatic. As soon as so you gotta go. Something gotta happen, bro. Like ain't
people
none of
don't
that.
care no more, bro. Like people crazy, bro. Like people don't care, bro. Niggas
Nah, but
wilding out here. Niggas is just wilding, bro. Sad to say, but it's like, yo, expect the unexpected, bro.
man, you might have to fight, scratch, bust somebody in the scalp piece. Man, shouldn't have to worry about walking out with the full piece. I don't want to have to send you the Lord today. But see, you know, pick the wrong person to target today.
Read a nigga the scriptures, man.
But I sat there bugged out. I said, y'all was, man, Lemmy would have thought to do that back in let anybody would have thought. See, that's why I said the generations is different, but it still should be the same principle. I don't care what generation comes up because it's just some things that should never be accepted. It wasn't accepted back then. If you thought you was trying to rob an old person, you wasn't getting your ass fuck. If you wasn't getting snitched on, you was getting your ass whooped. I'm sorry. You did what? Come here, son.
Yeah, like the block would beat you up back then for some shit like that. We wasn't letting nobody was doing that. You couldn't come, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was doing that. Hell no.
Oh, so you thought you was tough. Come here. Come here. You made us look hot. Come here, son. I get this work.
Nah. We came up, you know what I'm saying? We helped. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I came up, we knew each other's aunts and grandmothers, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Look out and shit.
wait, hold on. I know you went. Come in. Man, listen, 9 out of 10, we thought to do something. Oh, my ear. Get off my ear. Where you going?
Give me a
Yeah,
sweet.
like you thought you was going somewhere. Let me grab you by your ear and your neck real quick. Where you? Hey. Caught your son over here. Caught your daughter over here. Look at y'all. Thought you was fast. Told you I got eyes on you. You need to go back to that though. Told you I got eyes on you. What you thought you was doing? I gotta fight every night to prove my parental love. What you doing over here? Hey, shoot. Got to though, man. As I was telling somebody, I said, I'll be damned if you talking about some, oh, we trying to get you to. If you don't tell me what's going on right now, I don't care what happened. They want me to join the gang. Well, shit. You ain't joining no gang over here. Not today. Not today. But you want to join a gang of firefighters? All right, you can do that. You want
Shit.
to you want to join a gang of investors? Yeah, that's good money. You ain't joining no gang. Better put some water on that.
Where did joining a gang get Takashi?
Oh, scalp hurt.
I'm still trying to figure out how Jim Jones was on a federal wiretap and the nigga that he gave the order to gets locked up and he don't get locked up. I'm still trying to figure that. I'm trying to wrap that around my brain.
I don't know. My scalp hurt. Hold on. I gotta put some respect on this real quick. Since my music is kind of acting funny today, I gotta put some respect on it. Oh wait, my fault. I'm gonna use their music on them. I gotta use their music on them. Hood, watch this. Watch this. Give me a copy. Like, you want hey.
Play all the time. He stop playing her singing and open my wires.
Oh man.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you for that cash app, baby.
Text me.
I want to text her.
That's right. She can't text me in. She can't text me in no more.
She don't punish me.
No, she can't text me in no more. That's good.
Okay.
One man. That's good. That's all she needs to talk to one man anyway. That's her friend.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy, though. Oh man. Yeah, the
Hey, yo,
world's definitely snapping.
I just came to tap in with you real quick, my nigga.
You already? Don't be drinking that potato water no more, man.
I'm gonna drink plenty potato water. I'm in the cut though.
You drinking that? You drinking that Don Julio potato water? I feel you. I feel.
Not really. That's the shit, bro. You drink
I
that
know.
shit?
I tried it. Yeah. Yeah. I tried it.
That Lobos, whatever.
Yeah. Oh man. I tried it. I said, yeah, this ain't for me. All that I might as well drink some moonshine or drink some alcohol.
I only can fuck with certain tequila, but I like tequila like in mixed drinks and shit, like or like I don't really like shots, but I'll do it. But I like
I
mixed
feel
drinks.
you.
But I'm gonna holler at you, my nigga. Squad up.
You already know, bro. Shout out to my bro Hood TMZ for popping in real quick. Hold on one second. Oh man, that's crazy. I just got something else that hit the news feed. Woman, teen girl, and dog stabbed to death in Brooklyn apartment. Yeah, what the hell is going on out here? Tanya, what's going on, baby? Top notch, what's going on? That don't make no sense. Come on, man. See, this is why I was saying to a degree about everybody need to be more vigilant. This is crazy. Stuff like that you really should have to hear come across. May those two women, man, may y'all rest in peace. What the hell is going on in this world today? I don't know. When y'all able to step up, yeah, psych evaluations are needed at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you. That don't make no sense at all. My bad, y'all. This is what I'm saying. A list of things that really shouldn't be accepted. When you are going to stab a woman and a teen to death and stab a dog, Something wrong with you, man. Psych evaluations are needed, man. Hopefully, it wasn't somebody that do have extreme psych issues because this. One second, my head hurt, y'all. Telling me that don't make no sense at all. It don't. Apparently, they was already. Oh man. A 37-year-old woman and a 14-year-old girl had been stabbed and were already dead when the first responders arrived. Also in the apartment was a dog that had been stabbed to death. There were no immediate arrests as police continued to investigate. That's crazy. So this probably could have happened yesterday. Or Jesus Christ, man. James, no babe, what's going on? Yeah, I'm good, serious. Just this type of stories you hate hearing. Really hate hearing. You went to the length of stabbing a woman and a 14-year-old. Like what? To death. This world has definitely fell and bumped his head. A lot of us really need to start standing up and getting back to the ways of protecting at all costs. I'm sorry, because shit is crazy, man. Can't make this stuff up at all. Like you just didn't care at all. You stabbed everything up, even the dog. It's crazy. Yeah, they just found the bodies today around 2:35. That's crazy, man. So that could have possibly happened overnight, last night. Could have happened over the weekend. That's crazy. Again, people got to start being more vigilant. If something don't feel right, hey, you want to have to act right. This happened out here in Brooklyn, James. Happened on New York Avenue. Think I know exactly which block that is too, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. May both of them rest in peace again. It's crazy. Another family loss right now, having to deal with that. Again, life is too precious. And at some point, you're gonna have to really stand up. Both of the stories I was speaking about today, James, happened out here in New York. But this is a prime example of what can happen anywhere and everywhere around the world if the people don't really start standing up for the right thing. That's crazy, huh? Stabbed a 37-year-old, a 14-year-old to death, and even stabbed a dog to death. That proves that it is something mentally disturbed with you on all angles. Really getting critical for some people to really start having self defense, self awareness classes, all of that. Really start being on guard when things don't look right. You better act on it. Again, it is about knowing when to intervene and when not to. That's what I'm saying. This stuff like this happening all around the world. We don't know what that 14-year-old could have potentially been. That's what I'm saying. He's still investigating, so they ain't got no real details out right now. But that's crazy. See, when you go out in this world and you decide to take things to that extreme, just expect dire consequences to come behind it. There gotta be something deeply disturbing when you do something like that. And hopefully it's not, I don't know. Let me not even think about that. You never know what kind of, until we get the real facts, you don't know what could happen. And see, hopefully, if somebody did witness something or hear something, they do the right thing. Again, I've always felt like this. You ain't living by street time or anything. That don't stop you from doing the right thing. Again, that wasn't being tolerated. Kids getting killed in the crossfire, that wasn't happening. There was a lot of things that wasn't happening one way or another. Didn't matter. Didn't matter if it was a block thing or a community thing. You wasn't going to sit there and not face those consequences. Now everything seems to be accepted. This is a prime example of everybody needing to really come together. Start pushing that back, man. Numbers are supposed to benefit us, man, not destroy us. I gotta get off this tonight. Like I said, I'll definitely try to keep up with that because that's crazy. What is this world really coming to? I feel like this. It shouldn't always just be we gotta bear the blunt force of things. Nah, nah, nah. We really need to start pushing back against all of the opposition that's breaking us down as a society and as a whole. It's becoming too much now. We don't know what that 14-year-old girl could have been ended up being in life. So many different stories like that. We don't know what that 2-year-old girl could have been in life. When are we getting sick and tired of just getting sick and tired? When are we really gonna start pushing back when we need to? Shouldn't be accepted no more at all. It is time to strike back one way or another. And we strike back on all angles. And if we have to do it by any means necessary, then we have to. I'm sorry, this is far too much, man. Yeah, I'm gonna delve back into that tomorrow. Hopefully, I have some more info on what's going on. But yeah, this is crazy. Always a sad day in New York. Sad day everywhere when there's crimes like this happen, day in and day out. I'm gonna really bring back that strong message again tonight before I dip up out of here. When you want to move in a certain way and you think for a fact you ain't gonna get wrapped up in court, guess what? You get caught. I seen a video yesterday after I ended my live. Meant to bring that up earlier. The guy was literally, like I said earlier, you surrounded by law enforcement and sheriffs. You jumped out of a whole pantry closet. How far you thought you was going to get when the house was surrounded? And then had the nerve to say "F you." Like, what? What's Lord? You mad you got caught? So what you really thought you was going to try to get away? You thought just because most of them was big, they wasn't going to be able to shake you or get you? Man, better stop thinking big people can't move quick and can't move lightning fast. Because that's a false myth right there, my guy. And honestly, you shouldn't have even went to that links anyway. Whatever you did, you should have just manned up to it. Not only are you putting yourself in danger, you putting other people in danger. Tell them. Got to get back to a sense of really having a strong safety net for the beneficial growth of that future, the future behind us. Man, we got to do more than what we're doing now. Again, fight on all angles when it's needed. Really is about that time. How many more innocent kids got to suffer and die because of this? And again, I would advise some of you youngins to really think before you do things. Before you end up in the morgue or before you end up in the jails for life, possibly, and losing your life in jail, think about being whole. You have to find some sort of inspiration one way or another, even if you feel it ain't coming from nowhere. Don't hesitate on yourself to grow in life. Not supposed to. Growth is what it is. All in all, though, I'm gonna definitely try to bring something in the morning. I hope we get some more information on that because that's crazy right there. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't know. Just it's crazy, man. What would even possess you to go that far? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, culprit does get caught, it's going to be a man. All let's not hope is a man and a woman. I don't know. I'll definitely try to find that out. Um, but again, hopefully everybody has enjoyed their Monday. Oh yeah, I know, love. I already know. Trust me. If anything, forget ghetto is too active. And the wrong type of activity, it always makes it harder for everybody else. Again, you got people who ain't in the midst of nothing. Think about it. You get ready to come outside and you probably can't come out because everything blocked off. Like, who want to do that? You got people rushing in the spot. Like, come on now. It's time to get better. It's time to think better. You gotta think what's really separating us or stopping us from being the best possible people that we could be. I hear you. I'm telling you, some of the stuff that's coming out now is even like presenting I don't know, a different aura. It's crazy. Don't make no sense again that somebody had to lose their life like that. It's getting crazy. Again, some of y'all not thinking, you just doing. You don't care about the consequences and repercussions, but you should. They ain't gonna always look pleasant for you. And think about it. I don't care if you look at it from a religious standpoint, atheist standpoint, or any standpoint for that matter. Back in the day, there were a lot of things that were never tolerated. And if you did murder somebody, you didn't get caught by the law, you got caught by the land. And if you didn't get caught, you was exiled basically. You couldn't come back. And you better hope to God somebody didn't have reach. Because again, you will be on the run. Why? Because you're going to be looking over your shoulder. You don't know what you did, who you did things to, and that can hurt you. Sorry, but it's time to raise the conscious level back. And we can do so. But nonetheless, just want to chime in with y'all for the night. Like I said, I'll be back for the morning cipher definitely. Um, I'm trying to get more information definitely on that. There's a couple other things I want to chime in on for the morning. Tonight was just a small portion. Got to get the kids out of the street gangs and out of the politics and into something that's more positive and more growthful. And again, those type of crimes that don't need to be committed should no longer be accepted. Anita, what's going on, baby? Hope everything well with all of y'all. Time to stop allowing the elderly folks, especially the hard-working, decent ones, or the ones who just retired, to be victims of crimes that they don't need to be victims of. Hey, Ty, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to find out more about that. Hopefully, do get some more info because that man was depending how long they been there. Ah, man, it's gonna be a long one. But again, crimes where you are committing it towards elderly kids or even young folks, nah, you gotta go. One way or another, you're gonna have to suffer, and you will. And the reason why you will is because there are people who are gonna stand up and they ain't going for that. And again, it ain't nothing tough, it ain't nothing cool, ain't nothing gangster about committing those type of crimes, even to a point of harming somebody and taking their life. That ain't gangster. I don't blame you, love, because sometimes you have to do that. And some people try to say, "Oh, who are you to try to yada yada yada?" But come on now. That's just like if you know for a fact you see somebody struggling with a shopping cart or groceries. Why would you slam the door on them? I've seen some people do that. I had one person when I was younger that did that. This was old. This was an older. It was a Russian couple actually, and I was laughing. That day when they did that, they got all of the backfire for that. The backfire was every time I seen them, I kindly did what they did to me. I didn't have to slam no door on them or nothing. I seen them sitting there without their keys, right on the elevator. Bye bye. And it served them a lesson for a little while. Like you don't just do that to people. Again, you don't know who that could be. And at some point that person might be able to help you out one way or another. I ain't thinking. No, it's not about being a bully, love. It's really just about, again, morals and respect. You see some people coming in, why do the things you do? Because you that impatient. Like whatever you trying to get to, you can hold off. Quite sure you wouldn't want somebody doing that to. And again, some of them will be thinking you wouldn't want somebody doing that to your grandmother, your elderly aunts, none of that. Not even your uncles and like, come on, be smart and reasonable. And you already know prayers up for everybody that need it, definitely. Um, then y'all, that's eeriness right there. Yeah, let me get my mind off that. Let me wait till I get more info on that. What did I cook tonight? Hmm. Absolutely. No, I'm sorry, playing. I did cook. I kept it simple. Good old chicken, good old mac and cheese, and some vegetables. I ain't get crazy tonight. I was gonna make mashed potatoes, but probably do that tomorrow. Since we're talking about food now, where that? Love, you gotta open your mouth. Where that? I done already cooked that and ate that already. I ain't make no big crazy stuff like I usually do. Not today. Oh shoot, she had loaded quesadillas, and you ain't coming here with a plate, Anita. Come on, Anita, baby. You're not supposed to do that. That hurt. Nah, I'm glad you had a good appetite though. I know for some it's been kind of hard to really be getting a good appetite, especially with too much stress and stuff going on. Another thing to remind yourselves, try to keep yourselves as healthy as possible, just in case, you know. And I'm sorry, it's just getting tired of seeing perp walks, prime example, and the faces are younger and younger. The age are younger and younger. And some of them are just not even looking at it like this is really serious. They looking at it like it's a joke. Ain't a joke when somebody lose their life. I don't care how young you are, if you think you ain't gonna face that consequence and repercussion. You gotta learn from everybody that done did something along those lines and they still sitting up now from the time that they got caught. Don't think they won't have you sitting up. Murder is what it is. Ain't no statute of limitations on that, even if you don't get caught right away. You get caught, you get caught. And if it's on a federal level, I wouldn't care if you thought you got away until you got a golden age. You coming back for you. They coming back full force. I ain't trying to hear that. Definitely not trying to hear that. It's time for y'all to start taking a more different approach. And these people can be reached the best possible way. We see it and envision it, and then we put it in good motion, and we good to go. Numbers again are supposed to benefit us, not destroy us. Well, no, this was a good conversation for the night, though. And again, shout out to all the members of the Eulogy family. Um, yeah, like I said, this would have been unpredictable, but I got two different things I am going to try to do. Still going to incorporate something I wanted to do about out here. Then most likely Friday, since I'm off, I got a different surprise for y'all. Might have to go do something anyway, but you know, give y'all a little sightseeing. You know, do it how we do it best. You know, you gotta take care of your mental space at all costs. And your mental space should not be played with just negative. It is time to find some sort of refuge. Seek it. Once you get where you need to get, it's time to bring back what you need to bring back. Strength, definitely reinforcements. We got to bring back the law of the land, regardless of how the people may feel about it now. Shouldn't take a major tragedy for everybody in the world to really start banding and coming together. And I feel that's where it might lead at some point again. It shouldn't have to be that way, but hey, if you ain't willing to get it together, you ain't willing to really try to combat what we need to combat, then hey, we lost. But let me start slowly getting myself together. But I don't blame you, love. Yeah, not even because it just feel weird. Um, like I said, I think Friday I'm definitely going to do a members only upload. Do something good. I got y'all though. I still got y'all this week. Once it stop raining, let's give some. Cross my fingers. Let's hope that is calm and cool collective tomorrow. But again, hopefully everybody did enjoy their Mondays. And again, apologies for the lateness, but you know, finally caught a real manic Monday. Wasn't expecting, but hey, nonetheless, I did say I was going to come here and bring something to the people, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, Again, I'm still going to follow up on the story for those who might have just been coming in or catching this replay. Um, but yeah, we got to get back to awareness as a community. Mary B, what's going on, baby? You was over here slumbering, baby. Oh man, nah, I don't blame you. I know you know. I know most of y'all had a rough Monday, a tiresome Monday. And that's the most important thing, just getting the rest that's needed. Again, healing prayers and just healthy prayers to those who need it. You always editing, son. I got something for you, son. You know what? I got something for you. I still got a couple more minutes while I'm in here. A couple more minutes while I'm in here. You want to edit? I need you to edit this. Tap your madness, son. And edit this, man. Nah, you already know what it is, though, bro. Nah, I'm just saying, though, we really got to come back and combat a lot of things that shouldn't even be happening in the first place. Again, no grown woman or no elderly woman or no grown man or elderly man should have to worry about a gun in their face from anybody, no matter who it is. And again, if we don't come together and really start fighting back those demons that we see, man, listen, it really is gonna go back, like James says, it's gonna go back to the old wild wild west. And it shouldn't even have to come to that. On the grandest scheme of things, it really is time to fight back. Take back what's yours. But you gotta definitely take back what's yours. When you don't do so, these are the type of situations you're gonna get. Respect is a must. And a lot of these people lack it, but they need to learn it one way or another. But yet and still, this is a sign of things to come, and who knows? Maybe we can get it back. Again, it is up to us, though. But yeah, that right there should never be allowed. Get back to respecting, caring about people in your community, man. Yeah, Mary, and again, I'm glad that everything, you know, glad that everything didn't go that way neither. That's what I'm saying. There's some people that just ain't paying attention, ain't showing no real sign of, you know, respect of life. Dangerous positions you putting yourself in, you also putting other people in. Driving the wrong way, hey, you bugged out. I want to say healing prayers again to everybody in here that's going through something. Regardless to what, you are part of the collective. And what affect one affects everybody. That's the way a real community should be looking like, you know. Oh wow, Mary, that's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Even when it comes to, you see why we keep having these talks, because even when it comes to that, you don't know what somebody could be going through, and that right there again could have been dangerous for everybody. Man, hold on, yeah, my scalp hurt. I know I was gonna have to do this. I gotta do this on my own self. Let me give myself one more for good measurement. That's where my scalp is at right now. Yeah, we gotta start making sure we get more psych evaluations on people. I'm sorry. I didn't say that serious. You good? Don't worry about it. I want to say that anyway, because I know there are a lot of people who have been missing in the fold. Some of them I already know what their situations are, and for those that don't, hey, you're more than welcome to be back in here. But this is just who I am. Like I said, love it or accept it. This is just me. Wasn't you just in the coma? Go lay your butt down. Hold it down. Bad, y'all. The nosiest dog in the world. Go lay down, Inspector Gadget. There you go. Hold it down. But you good, dog. Like I said, everybody need it. I'm always going to be like that anyway. Because again, we all go through something in life. We all have our, we all have our moments. But hey, strong healing and prayer. That's what I'm for. Uplifting. That's what I'm for. Tell me to leave this dog alone. He over here now. He was just over here on his back like a whole human sleep. I don't know what you thought you heard. Got up to earth. Don't even do that outside. His name is Silent Bob until further notice. Matter of fact, Sirius, since you want to sit there and go there, hey, you can get one of these too. Tired of your shenanigans, Leprechaun. Tired of it. Not gonna be doing that to me, man. Telling me not to talk to my dog like that. No, I'm messing with you. Nah, it's all good though. No, I'm glad that everybody got through their Mondays, whether it was a real hectic one or an easy one. Anita, how dare you? What's up with the pit bull or whatever you got, man? Stop playing with me, man. I ain't see a picture of nothing yet. Nope. Matter of fact, Anita here. Since you in here, see, you gotta get one of these too. Not gonna be doing that, man. Making my scalp hurt. Nah, which I know is all love in here. And again, I definitely want y'all to get something for y'all definitely Friday too. Think I might be able to do so. I don't care what the rain. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's snow. I'm gonna get this footage, man. Got a little sightseeing, man. Y'all come to New York City, son. And again, that's for everybody in here. Whether y'all coming up on anniversaries, whether you dealing with things recently, we all here as a collective. And I do believe again that keeping the spirit uplifted is better than anything. So this is what we're gonna continue to do. I hear you, Anita. Well, I don't think we got the 70 today. It actually been cool. I'm not gonna lie, since yesterday it been kind of cool. Last couple times we did get rain, it was a warm rain, and I ain't like it. It did get sticky afterwards, but I would feel like it's back to the fall now. No more summer, baby. But we shall see. We shall see. No, I think we got up to like 68, but it was a cool 68 day nonetheless. You really had to have your hoodie or your light jacket on today, baby. Welcome back to that. I hope we get back to that Four Seasons New York City weather. I can use that right now. I can use that right now. Think it's back to hoodies and Tim season again. Yeah. But again, hopefully y'all keeping yourselves safe. Hopefully y'all got through your days work wise, family wise, and just health wise all in all. And I am gonna reinstate this again. Psych evaluations for those who might need it. You need to really start getting back into that. Because I think this is another reason why, to a degree, we get some of the crimes and some of the madness we get now. And if it's to that point where a person could be detrimental to themselves or others, they don't need to be out of society. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion on it. But this is a good old general, good talking conversation. I hate to cut the party short. I gotta slowly start getting myself together. Nonetheless, I will keep doing what's necessary, bringing a positive talk and an uplifting spirit, one way or another. Mookie, what's going on? You already know, Anita, baby. You better not be feeding that dog no stuffed enchiladas. I'll find out. You know me, I'll find out. Damn it. I hear you, Tanya. I hear you on that part. Hey, if they got the money to do so, let them. Let me be a rich tycoon, man. I hear you, Mookie. You already know, bro. You already, man. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Anita. Wait a minute. Wait, what is... Damn. I'll look it up. I think I know what that is, though. Damn. Yeah, but this is what we here for. You know, banding together, like, just really showing what a community should be like. You know, not just on here, but off. It's not that really separates us again. And it's not enough that should keep us divided anyway. I think for some of us, we're going to see it better tomorrow. You know, the changes are coming slow but sure, but it's coming. And that is the most important part. Oh yeah, and I'm also trying to follow up on that case too with the youngins too, cause that's crazy. Again, you better hope that don't become a RICO case, which I always feel anytime it's a gang sweep like that or a raid like that, 9 out of 10 is gonna be yeah. Y'all gotta stop setting yourselves up for the hellfire, my mans and them. Y'all gotta stop that. Some of y'all older folks out there that know y'all could possibly stop these people from doing so, you need to intervene at some point, no matter what the cost, because you see something greater in them too. Come on now, do right by them. Yeah, Nito, just keep your prayers and your faith strong. Don't worry. Hopefully they will make it. You know. Nonetheless, though, we get my lazy self up out of here. But again, good talk with the people. And for those who might have just been coming in, you can catch the replay. I'll definitely be back in the morning for the site. And I don't know. But don't do the open panel. I might could do some early afternoon music before work. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see how this pans out. Oh, you already know Anita, baby. I love everybody that's been here, baby. Y'all the family, baby. I love y'all so much. I gotta give y'all the final recipe. Then I gotta give you one of those. Okay? You already know love is love over here. That's how we do it over here in the Eulogy family. For everybody again who might be coming up on anniversaries and stuff, I want you to try to keep yourself strong no matter what. You know, remember that you do have a strong net of friends that are definitely going to hold you down and uplift you when you need to. Even when you don't feel that comfort, remember that comfort is there one way or another. Um, Change in the world is coming. I'm still optimistic on that with a smile on my face. So let me get myself up out of here before I don't want to go to work. I'll definitely be running around these streets. Don't worry, I'll be supporting a lot of y'all tonight. And I'll be back in the morning for that safe. And if I can't bring the music tomorrow, 9 out of 10, could be doing a discussion tomorrow. We're going to have some fun with this discussion anyway. So it's always a blessing, as always, to talk with the people. Shout out to my bro, Hood TMZ Potato Water, for popping up for that little time frame. You know, again, uplifting spirits and prayers for those who need it, especially everybody in here. And I'm gonna do my best again. Just bring what's necessary. Real awareness, content, and at some point change. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I have to do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real bills. But don't worry, I'll be up in there. You already know me. If you're doing what I think you're doing, don't know. Don't worry, I'll be up in there in time. You already know that, baby. And again, healing prayers to those who need it. You know, we all here. We're going to continue that uplifting spirit one way or another. Great conversation as always, you know. Y'all definitely stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.